Hi guys, welcome to the Fighters channel. As Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, claims that his word initially didn't want to take compensation for refusing a rematch with WBA, WBO and IBF champion Alexander Usyk, and is determined to have a rematch with the Ukrainian. All these conversations we have about compensation, Joshua is not interested in this. I think it was a smart enough plan to hold a warm-up match with a new coach and then meet the winner of the Fury Usyk fight. But Tyson didn't want to fight with Usyk, and everything descended into chaos. From the very first day after the fight with Usyk, Joshua said that he wanted to fight him again. Anthony is a fighter and you can't take that away from him. He will be given advice, but AJ is his own boss, and he will make the decision. It's hard for any boxer to agree to compensation, Joshua said. I will have to walk down the street and people will know that I dodged the fight. I don't do that. Joshua has always fought with everyone, and he wants a rematch because he thinks he can beat Usyk. We believe it too. He never tried to avoid this fight. I went up to him and said, look, you have an offer from Team Fury. But then Tyson didn't want to fight Usyk. He wanted to have an interim fight, and it was a mess, Hearn told the website. The head of the Matchroom Boxing, Hearn, weighed at the chances of Dillian Whyte to win the upcoming fight with the current WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. He has a colossal punch, simultaneously being a big and strong heavyweight, while Tyson Fury has a fight with Wilder behind him, where he has been on the floor twice. Wilder is the most powerful puncher by himself, and Fury, on paper, is the best heavyweight in the world at the moment. But Dillian Whyte is able to kill the world heavyweight when he is on the beat, Hearn said. His body work gives him an equal chance of winning, and his left hook can turn off the lights altogether. Fury is considered the bookmaker's favorite, but Dillian Whyte is very underestimated, because a lot of this fight will depend on how hungry Tyson Fury is. On Instagram, his hunger is fine, but when it comes to the fight, how much will he want to win? Dillian craves it more than life, and I think he has a great chance, Hearn said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I am trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. The owner of the temporary WBC heavyweight title, Dillian Whyte, has received a contract for a fight with the current WBC champion Tyson Fury, and is discussing it with the team right now. This was announced in an interview with TalkSport by Whyte's promoter from Matchroom Boxing, Hearn. We received the papers last weekend. I'll talk to Dillian's team about their contents tomorrow. This time I'm sitting in the back rows, letting my old buddy Tyson Fury stand in the footlights. This is a great fight and I hope that his organization will pass without problems. For a long time there was a lot of talk about compensations and everything like that, but in the end exactly what we expected is happening now, namely Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte and Joshua's rematch with Usyk. Two amazing heavyweight fights. I hope the winner will fight the winner, Hearn said. Frank Warren, the promoter of the WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury, claims that his worst fight against the WBA, WBO and IBF title holder Alexander Usyk broke down because of Anthony Joshua, who at the last moment demanded more compensation for refusing a rematch with the Ukrainian than he agreed to take initially. The Fury Usyk fight was close. Everyone tried to organize it, worked hard on it. Unfortunately, at the last minute, he, Anthony Joshua, came and demanded an additional $5 million in compensation in addition to the amount on which everyone agreed. Tyson said he had enough and suggested moving on. He said to me, let's have a fight with Whyte. I want to get him out of my way, and then I will take care of the rest. That's his mentality," Frank Warren said. Warren, a promoter of the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, assured that the proximity of the fight for the title of absolute champion properly motivates his word before the fight with Dillian Whyte. "I would only worry about Tyson not getting too smug. But he is not that kind of guy. He takes every fight very seriously. But Dillian Whyte is dangerous and tenacious. For Fury, this is a great opportunity to go out for a unification fight with Usyk, so I'm sure he will be well prepared for the fight with Whyte. Tyson is a great person, and besides, he will have a great incentive in the form of unification, so he will prepare for the fight. I won't say anything new about my predictions for the fight. I really think Tyson will beat Whyte. He is a better boxer, he has got a stronger chin, he is a more powerful puncher. But there are upsets in boxing, and we have seen it several times. Most recently, we saw this in Joshua's fight with Usyk," Frank Warren said. Eddie Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, said that his heart painfully took defeat in a fight with the current WBA, WBO and IBF champion Alexander Usyk. "Now we can just focus on the original plan," but Joshua was adamant from the very beginning. There was a regional plan, which was to change the coach and the training environment, perhaps to fight with them first, to find the common language, but he didn't really like it. Joshua is an old-school fighter, he wants challengers for himself all the time. This defeat devours him, it's really gnawing at him. In the case of Anthony Ruiz, Joshua can blame the preparation and everything that went wrong then. But this time he was just beaten by an opponent who was better that night. It probably annoys Joshua more than anything else, Hearn said. Former UFC champion in 2 weights Henry Cejudo predicts that the owner of the UFC heavyweight belt Francis Ngannou will still leave the promotion for a fight with heavyweight boxer Tyson Fury. According to Cejudo, his hefty college in the craft will earn 6 times more on such a show than under the contracts offered to him with Dana White's office. In January, Ngannou terminated his contract with the UFC after defeating Cyril Gane in his debut title defense. Predator admitted that the rejection of several UFC offers cost him up to $8 million. The fact is that he is waiting for about $40 million if he fights with the Gypsy King, and I believe that he is following this path and deserves such a fee, because this is exactly the amount he will get if he fights Fury, Cejudo said. The world heavyweight champion, according to the WBC, Britain Tyson Fury, spoke about the world heavyweight champion according to the WBA, WBO and IBF versions, representative of Ukraine Alexander Usyk. According to Fury, Usyk easily misses punches and moves badly around the ring. I think he is a good boxer, a talented fighter of the first heavyweight, but still he is not that good. He tends to miss punches. He is small, light and moves slowly. In general, I would say that he is a normal boxer who performs at a decent level, Fury said. Promoter Alexander Krasyuk shared his opinion about WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. Fury could make a good politician in the Ukraine. What he does, he understands what he is dealing with. It's not necessarily what he really thinks, but Tyson uses the potential he has. He uses a huge army of subscribers on social networks, understands that just by posting a story with sharp expressions, he will obviously collect tens of millions of views and create additional interest. It is not so important to which fight with Joshua Usyk Whyte, said Krasyuk. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.